Hello, my name is Keshwani. That's Keshwani, Keshwani. We are here because we want to prepare for the GMAT. We have been solving GMAT math problems out of this book here, GMAT Review, the official guide, the 13th edition. If you do not own this book already, purchase one immediately. The problem that we are about to solve is the one that you will find on page number 156. Page 156, and today is our lesson number 39. Lesson number 39. Let's take a look at it on page 156. The very last problem, page number 35, is what we are at it. Yesterday we already did that question number 35, and yesterday I gave you 4 bonus questions based on the same format, on the same logic and same application, same technique for some additional practice. And these 4 questions are right on the blackboard here. We're going to do all 4 of these, or all 4 of them, one by one. Let's get going. Let's get going. Number 1 is 49 times 33 plus 7 times 21. Somehow we have to find a common element, a common factor. So somehow let's try to make this into 49. 49 times 33 plus 7 times 21 can be written as 7 times 3, which of course can be written as 49 times 3, and this is here 49 times 33. Voila. Now we can take out the 49 common. So if we take out 49 common, we end up with 33 plus the 3, which of course is same as 49 times 36, and now we can take a square root of it very easily. It comes out to be 7 times 6, 42. The answer is 42. Let's do the next one. Let's do the next one right here. $25 times 2 plus 50 times 7. Now this is actually more straightforward question because it's too simple. We can even do it with brute force. It doesn't take too long to figure it out. Because this is not a real GMAT question, I just made it up. That's why it's so simple here. 50 times 7 is 350. 350 plus 50 is 400, and of course square root of 400 is 20. But we're going to do it anyway just to learn the technique. So this can be written as 25 times 2. And 50 can be written as 25, 50 times 7 can be written as 25 times 14. Voila. You can take out the 25 common, and we end up with 2 plus 14, not 7. 2 plus 14, which of course is same as 25 plus 25 times 16. And now we can take a square root of it. We are ready for it because they are both perfect square. It's just 5 times 4. They're just 5 times 4, and of course we knew all along from the very beginning that the answer was 20 because we figured out that the quantity under the square root sign was 400 in the beginning. Let's look at the next one. C. 8 times 22 plus 16 times 70 square root of it. Now something like this, of course, I wouldn't want to do it with brute force by multiplying it out. It will take too long. Same thing here. It will take too long. We have to learn this technique. So let's see what we can do here. I see a 16 here. If somehow we can make this into 16, that would be wonderful, wouldn't it? Let's see what we can do here. 8 times 22 can be written as 2 times 11. Voila. And of course, 2 times 11 is same as 22, and now we're going to combine this 2 and the 8 and make it 16. So these two are going to be 16 times 11 plus 16 times 70. Voila. So now we have a 16 here, we have a 16 here. We can take it out common. 16 comes out and we end up with 11 from here, this part right here, and 70 from here. And of course 11 plus 70 is 81, which of course which is just as well because we need a perfect square. 81 is a perfect square. So 16 times 81 And since 16 is a perfect square, 81 is a perfect square, we arrive at our destination. Now we can take the square root. It's very simple. Square root of 16 is 4 times 9. The answer is 36. So the answer, the square root of this quantity turns out to be 36. 8 times 22 plus 16 times 20, whole square root of the whole quantity is 36. Let's do the very last one. I gave you 4 of them yesterday. B, I need the root, so I need to erase the A. The very last one turns out to be something like this. 28 times 12 plus 32 times 2. Let's see what can we do here. This is a bit tricky one. This is a bit tricky one, isn't it? It requires some thinking. Now when it requires this much thinking, instead of sitting there and just staring at the bloody thing, the thing to do is to start breaking it up. You start breaking it up and something will emerge. That's exactly what I'm going to do. I don't know why, but I just want to write this as 7 times 4 times 12. Does that get us anywhere? I don't know. And this can be written as 16 times 4. I see. Let's put down 12 as 4 times 3. 7 times 4 times 4 times 3 is 12 here. And now I see a 4 times 4 which is 16, and I see 16 here. 16 times 4. And we have a 16 here, we have a 16 here, we can take that common. So if we take out the 16 common, we are left with 7 and a 3. 7 times 3, we're left from this part, and here we take out the 16 common, we're left with 4. Let's just see what happens. Oh yeah, I think we arrived, that's it, we arrived. 7 times 3 is 21, plus 4 is 25. You see, don't think too much about it, just don't sit there and stare at it, start breaking it up, something will emerge. They're not that nasty, they can't be that nasty. That's it, we're done. It's just 4 times 5. What the hell, this is also 20. That entire thing cannot be 400, can it? That makes me wonder. This is 20, and we know that the square root of 400, is 20. Can this entire thing be 20? Can it be 400? Let's find out. 28 times 12. Listen carefully. 28 times 12 is same as 28 times 10 is 280. That's 28 times 10 plus 28 plus 28 plus 28 plus 28. That represents 1228. And 2 times 32 is 64. 8 plus 8 is 16. 16 plus 4 is 20. That's a 0, 2. 8 plus 2 is 10. 10 plus another 10. 2, 2 and 6 another 10. Oh, what do you know? What the hell? It is 400. It does come out to be 400. And one more time, the way I figured this part out, right here, this part right here, the way I figured it out is, this represents 1028, this represents 128, this represents 128, and of course this represents 232s. That's what I think. It does come out to be 400. What do you know? I never would have guessed. Anyway, so that's how we do it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Bye now.